Welcome to Power Player Lifestyle Magazine. My name is Leela Christine, and we have the amazing Dr. Moshe Lewis, and we are about to introduce an amazing woman. Her name is GloZell.
Hello, Ms. GloZell.
She has over 4.5 million on YouTube, and we're trying to figure it out.
Woo! Thank you for
GloZell.
having me.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
y'all gonna match and then tell me about the color.
We didn't know we were-
We're going to
we
do
didn't
the
even
green,
know
but
my
we didn't
goodness.
want to. We didn't want to steal your thunder or your color because you own it. You
Fine,
own
you
it.
On the green.
So-
I was thinking about it. I had a green dress in my car.
Yes,
So I was going to pull it out because I would have matched you instead of him.
So we've got to start there.
Yes.
And maybe it's at the beginning.
Yeah.
Tell us about your name, the color, and it is so vibrant. We love it.
Thank you. My name is GloZell Green. And when I first moved to California, people were like, well, what's your real name? I'm like, my name is GloZell Green.
Right.
Okay, but what does your mom call you? Your mom calls me GloZell Green. They're like, okay, but what's your government name? My government name is GloZell Green. My mother's name, Gloria. My father's name, Ozell. They put it together, GloZell. I didn't make up my name. My last
Her
name is
name
Green.
is GloZell.
Yes, that's my name. My sister is named after Dionne Warwick. Her name is Dionne Zell. And I have a daughter named Ozell, named after my father, Ozell. So we're the Zells all the time. Yes.
It's real and it flows.
That
And
is
it's
my
green.
real name, yes.
And
This
green's
is
not a
fun.
bad color.
Is green your favorite color?
It is. You know, I didn't wear green because I didn't really associate it with the color.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Universal was advertising recycling. Everyone should go green.
Yes.
Green is universal.
Yes.
I'm like, I am green. And then I found some green lipstick, and the rest is history.
All right, history. Green. Hashtag green.
But we got to catch up on some of that. Tell us about comedy, how you discovered your voice, because that seems like one of the hardest things to do in comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I discover my voice? I was supposed to be a pharmacist.
Wow.
My dad was a pharmacist, and then I'm cracking jokes.
Right.
Like I'm like I can't figure out this math stuff, but
Chemistry.
like hey, this pill you put that with that. I'm telling people like you're so funny, you should be a comedian. I'm like tell my parents that because they're like she's gonna be a pharmacist. So then I started doing different shows. People wanted me to do like birthday parties, graduations, and things like that, family reunions. And they're like, you're really funny. And then one day my parents saw me doing it. They're like, oh, okay, we get it.
We get it.
We get it. Okay, this is what she needs to do. So, okay, marry well because, this business. Okay. But, I was ready for the internet when it came.
Okay.
I was one of the original people on YouTube because I was doing stand-up and that really wasn't my thing because my comedy is really light and I'm goofy, and I'm inviting people from the church and I'm inviting younger people and they have to get permission from their parents to come in. There's a 2-drink minimum.
Right.
It's all this, and I'm coming out like, Sesame Street. And then the next person's like, yo, mother, you need to grab my, suck my, and I'm like,
That's not me.
Okay.
like it's just so drastic. And I'm like, I don't know where I can perform my comedy and other people like me, know. So when YouTube came around, I'm like, oh, I can put it here. And I was trying to get other comedians to do that. But most people had one set.
Right.
And if you put it out there, then they already heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, 10, 20 years later, they're like, oh, we should have listened. Well, can you help me with this video? I'm like, I was begging folks to be, I'm like,
Get in.
you can do comedy and you don't even have to be dressed. Just have on a shirt, have the video from here up. And so the rest is history. And my fans are still there and I appreciate it all. They've grown up now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this is great. Okay, so fashion style Vogue. I know that, didn't you get interviewed with the Vogue and that team? I want to know about that because Vogue, I still love it.
Yes, it was Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair, and they were talking about YouTubers and where they are now and what they're doing and sustainability because a lot of people have come and go and come and go. And then, but here, I have the most iconic lips in the world.
There you go. And that
I'm
alone
still here,
is memorable.
acting a fool, with a green lipstick. So it was about how do you stay, and staying requires a whole lot of change because I'm like, okay, YouTube, I'm good, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And YouTube decide we're gonna change how we gonna have people see you,
Yeah.
how you gonna make your money. But I'm still living up here. I've been in Forbes. I'm like, I interviewed,
Forbes.
a sitting president.
Right, exactly.
Hello.
Barack, yes.
Guess what? The landlord don't care.
No,
Landlord
exactly.
does not care.
Right.
A video of you and former President Obama does not pay the rent here.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to reinvent. And here comes TikTok. But it's like, do you pour all your time into
follow you on TikTok.
when Vine was so hot? Vine is huge. Gone. Like, not even like trickled down. Just
disappeared. Right.
You know, so you're like, oh, and there was Periscope, there was Kik, there's Twitter. Is that, you know, people on there, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, it's hot now. Snapchat. So many things.
Yeah.
But
TikTok is hot.
Yes, it started off with Musical.ly.
Right.
See,
first.
I was on Musical.ly, and then I'm like, oh, here we go to change.
Right.
So now I'm gonna hit 1 million followers. I've been going really hard for this last 3 weeks, and it's just been amazing. They're hungry, they're there, and I'm excited because you go through your ups and downs, you know, and you want to blame other people. He left me. I'm just not funny enough. I don't care.
Right.
You know. So now I'm like, oh yeah, they're still there.
That's right.
And plus, we had a mask on for 2 years, so nobody was saying anything to me. I didn't realize how much I feed off my fans, and fans feed off me when you take the mask off and you're walking around. GloZell, I'm like, oh, this nigga still know me. Oh, what? Oh. You know, they're like, okay, you can, you know, let go of me. But I'm like, I love you so much. So it's been great.
Right.
Absolutely. I wanted to try to distill some of those secrets because, as you stated, YouTube is much more complex today than people might think.
Yes.
What are some of those things that you think do allow sustainability?
What allows sustainability is continually posting. You can't just do like every once in a while. Right. You know, either you pick a day like every Tuesday or every fourth Tuesday, whatever it is, so people know, well, I'm gonna check in here, and you better have something there.
That's right.
You know, so I'm always every day I'm posting something, whether it's a picture, you know, story. Here I am. You know, this is what I'm doing today. People are interested because you really are creating your own reality show. Just like you can watch somebody, you know, housewives or whatever, what they're doing. People want to know what you're doing.
Sure, right. Just as
you
much.
know?
Right, they're curious.
It's like, okay, where'd you get that flower? What color green lipstick is that? I'm coming out with my own lipstick, by the way. It's really, I'm really like, trying to vibrate high because I'm like, who else is going to wear green lipstick? But I'm going to sell them, and it's going to be great. And, you know,
there's going to be different shades of green.
Yes, and you start
like light
off there.
green, mint green, dark green, emerald green,
green. You go, Kelly. You know, it's jade. So you start there, and you can't be scared to do it.
Okay.
You just can't be. You got to keep going and keep doing and keep evolving, because there was time I was just kind of stuck. Like, I'm YouTube, I'm good. I'm good. Then YouTube changes. Like, well, who am I now? What's going on? So now I'm really into TikTok, and I'm enjoying that very much. And it's short, it's quick, it's different.
Sure.
It is.
And if I didn't change, if
you got 60 seconds, right?
If I'm putting up 10 minutes, you know, then I'm sinking because it's a different animal.
Different platform.
So let's go back to this lipstick, because you know I'm a fashionista.
Yes,
you know
y'all should see her. She's got killer legs. Killer, like, go ahead, whip them things out. Look at this leg. Look.
She trying to give me my leg up.
It's beautiful. Oh, and it's soft. What you use, girl? I need some of that.
This is a family channel.
I love her.
Silky smooth.
So what's the name of your lip gloss gonna be?
Well, you know, that's what it is. I'm talking to the manufacturer now and getting that blend. We got the color. Okay. So is it gonna be GloZell green?
Yes.
Okay.
Like GloZell green or
glow?
Glow. There you go. Glow. G.
Yeah.
So I'm coming up like
G
with
for
the
glow.
name. G for glow. You know.
Yeah.
So that is something that's coming up, and I'm
spring 2023.
Well, it would be great. Like, I'm thinking, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. Like, what would be a regular person buying green lipstick? Of course, there'll be fans, but you know.
Will you have it ready by this Halloween?
That's the goal. Yes, to have it ready by this Halloween.
So that means that you better be working like
yes. Oh, we're like,
because I'm about to drop a nail collection, so mine is pretty in pink though.
Yes. Okay.
Pretty in pink.
There you go.
And she is amazing with the green.
Thank you. With your sexy voice.
I love it.
Amazing.
See, I love her. Okay, so here's another question. What about fashion? Have you ever thought about doing a collection of green dresses? I am a former designer, graduate from FITM. So
first of all, when you know Miss Layla here, it's like I do this and I do that. Like, you have done everything.
I know.
Multifaceted, multi-talented, multi-platinum.
Are you serious?
I know.
So I would love to have my own line of fashion. It doesn't have to be green, but definitely I like bright colors, you know, because sometimes even, you know, just having a bright color just make you feel better already.
But what about the tagline, everything green?
Everything green.
Everything
See,
green.
that's why, you know, you make the big bucks, you know, you know, the marketing.
She's got it.
And
Right
everything.
there.
Yes.
Right on point.
Green. Because they would buy it because green is hot. I started seeing a lot of talent celebrities on the red carpet, and they love green.
Right.
They just
and it
love
pops.
the green. Yes, and it pops.
I'm dedicated to the green. Yes.
Yeah, so we're excited about the green. So we're like, oh my God, it's all about the green.
Thank you. And it's my real name.
Right.
You know?
So what's next for you?
What is next for me? I am putting together, I'm with the group, we're doing a tour of colleges. And so I'm excited about that. So that's coming up on the dates before the end of the year. And also the lipstick.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm TikToking.
Right.
And auditioning all the time. You know, that's what I'm doing.
I'm TikToking.
I'm TikToking. And so my new thing is like man on the street. And let me tell you, there's a lot of interesting folks.
Yes, to say the least.
I interviewed one. I still don't know if she's real or if she was pretend. I don't know. But over 3 million in a day because she was out there. But I don't know if she was joking or like, is there something going on? So you can't just be like, she's crazy. Because this could
was
be
it
real.
in Los Angeles?
Yes, at Hollywood, you know, Stars Boulevard. I'm just like,
sometimes they're real.
So she's special. She was special.
She was unique, yes.
She was extra special.
Yes. You know, because people watch and, you know, want to be like, GloZell said I was crazy. Or, you know, I'm a star. Like, I really don't. I don't know if she was real.
You got to put me on your channel.
I need to put you on my channel. Of course.
Let's do it.
Pretty and pink. Especially with your nail line and everything.
There you go.
And I'm into crystals. I love that.
I'm like, she likes my crystal.
Yes.
Besides doing something as auspicious as interviewing the president, tell us about a couple of other like high moments that you really felt like, wow, I took a lot away from that experience too.
Oh my goodness. One of the things that I'm proud of that is going to put me on the map outside of that is I voiced a troll.
Yes.
I'm in the movie Trolls.
Okay.
The grandmother.
Yes. I'm a grandma. Y'all do y'all research. Okay, I'm Rosie Puff, and my grandson is Justin Timberlake. Yes, Justin Timberlake. So when I interviewed him, I was just like, okay, when you coming to the family reunion, you know? And he's like, no, I'm like, for real, you know, you can't bring potato salad, but you come.
No potato salad.
No,
I love it.
Excellent. So that is huge. And doing more voiceover work, but during the time where we were down, when I say like the pandemic, I'm like, you can do it yourself. Everybody can do it yourself. It doesn't cost anything to be online.
Right.
When I started, I didn't have a camera. I was borrowing things, you know, going to different sites that had a website, you know, a Wi-Fi, because it wasn't just free flowing like it is now.
Sure.
Right.
You know, so I find a hot spot. I'm outside trying to post. So if there's a will, there's a way.
That's
right.
Absolutely.
I love
And
that.
the counter to that then is talk us and take us through a couple of times where, gosh, I feel like this isn't really going, this deal isn't going to come through. How do you find that inspiration and vision?
How do you find inspiration and vision? There's a phrase I say, every day in every way, the world is working in my favor. And I say that even when it's just like, oh my goodness.
It doesn't seem like the stars are aligning.
No, my
On the
daughter
walk.
hates her lunch, and you know, it's because and I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta get gas. But, you know, it's just things just seem like, oh, not today.
Right.
However, you know, you put on that song, you know, you put on something bright,
Right.
you know, whatever it is. Today it was Walter Hawkins, Thank You, Lord, for all you done for me.
I love it. Thank you,
I was listening to that, you know.
I love
So,
gospel.
and I had a great breakfast at the Serving Spoon,
There
and
you
I'm
go.
like, I'm gonna make a day of it.
You're gonna make a
Exactly,
day.
right.
And then I come here, I'm eating this there, you know.
It just gets better and better.
Yes. I see your next guest over there. I'm like really excited. So, you know, it's just been great meeting great people, and I like I said, I used to live over here, and I'm like, oh, I miss it.
And you met the mayor today.
Yes, I met the mayor. So,
Mayor James
yeah,
fun.
so
That was fun.
it's been great, and I want to do more of it, more of of people, because when you're on the internet, like I am, it's just me and the camera. I'm by myself.
Right.
People are like, oh, you're such an extrovert. I'm like, well, I'm by myself, you guys. You know,
It takes a lot.
you know, they think that I'm like this all the time. I'm like, the camera's on, hey, but I'm not sitting at home going, hey,
Right.
let me go make
In
some
yourself.
records. You know,
Right.
I was looking at your numbers and I said 4.5. Was it 4.
No, 8 million.
Oh, 8 million.
Yeah,
So
so
we'll
my
bring that to
social
Jay.
media, yes, that's
8
million. Yeah.
How long did it take?
Well, I've been on for a minute. I've been on for a decade,
Right.
and I was one of the original ones. And thank goodness, fans, even when I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I kind of took off a few years. They're just waiting.
Sure.
They're growing
patient.
up and waiting. You
Right.
know, they're waiting, and
You're about to get 10 million.
Faithful.
and once you're online, and this is good and bad for those people, especially young folks who post things, it's always online.
Yeah.
Right. You can't take it off, no
just
matter what.
Think about what you post, because it will always be. Someone screenshot it. Somebody took a video of it. It is
That's
always
true.
online.
That's true.
Right. You can't take it away.
You got to
Right.
be careful what you say.
Yeah, careful what you say. That's what's cancel culture. They're going like 10, 15 years back.
Right.
Yeah.
Be like,
have
you
something
said this.
Right at this time.
End of your career.
Right.
Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, so I'm
Be
thankful
careful
that
when
I've
you walk in the
always,
room.
for the most part, been clean,
Right.
you know, and I don't have a problem with anybody. And I usually don't speak politics. And then here
Right.
comes President Obama.
Right. Saying he wants to talk to you.
I was like, click, this ain't real.
Right. Other person playing the
Like,
joke.
They're like, this is the White House. Click.
Right.
People don't even click anymore.
Did you actually hang up?
Right.
Yes.
I believe.
Oh my God.
I don't
I've
do
heard
anything, but I'm like, I
Someone
am a
was
goofball.
joking.
What in the world?
Right.
Does
Am I?
Obama?
Right.
Right.
But his daughter,
This can be serious.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You know,
Thank you,
they
Sasha.
watch, and
Thank you,
everybody
Malia.
wants to be on the pulse of the newest thing.
Of course.
And here you are, you have someone who's an adult who relates to the kids that they
Right,
like,
right, sure.
and in this new form of social media at the
Yeah,
time.
so
You know,
it's
so
picking
it
up.
all lined up, and now
Right.
here I am
The
going to
stars
the
are
White
there.
House.
But you kept hanging up. So when did you finally pick up and say this is
Email,
real?
and
Right.
then
Finally,
they
they kept
went through
persisting.
agents, and I'm just like, what?
And then when the Secret Service
I got
showed
one
up.
from Miss Harris from Kevin. I was just like, oh God.
Yes.
I was just like, what am I
Kamala
supposed
Harris.
to say?
Sure.
Because people
Yeah.
do look at the numbers, but
Right.
you know, you have to represent. And
At the same
You
time.
can talk about her style. She has great style.
she does.
She
Yes,
does.
she-
She looks good.
Yeah,
Kamala
We can't
Harris style.
say
that
anything
helps.
else.
That helps a lot.
Sure.
People like.
People look good. Exactly. You
Because
said
if
it.
you get yourself together, then maybe
Exactly.
you can get other things together.
Exactly.
you know?
Right. That's the presumption.
So
Right.
there you
She's
go.
class and style.
You
There
got
you
it
go.
tight.
A modern woman. There we go. You got to get her on. We need to have her there too.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, we are so excited to have you.
I'm
And we love
excited
your green and we
to
love
be
your
here.
followers and we love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Everyone, tell everyone what we should follow here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where should we everyone go?
The Power Player Lifestyle Magazine.
Power player.
Power Player Mag.
I love it.
Instagram.
Instagram.
But-
And TikTok.
And well, TikTok, Lifestyle Elevation Media Foundation owns all of the brands because we have Power Player, Fan 5 Lifestyle, Goddess Couture News, Wedge, and we got a lot going on.
Sure. There you
But
go.
follow us as far as Lifestyle Elevation Media on TikTok because we're elevating lives.
That's right. That's right.
And that's it.
Right. And
Thank
follow
you.
you, GloZell Green, because
Yes.
you make it glow and you picked us up today for sure.
Thank
We
you.
love the energy,
Thank
love the
you.
enthusiasm,
Yes.
and love the color.
I will be back. It might be on a
She's
day
gonna
you're
be
like,
back.
wait, why is she here?
It's
I'll be
okay.
like, I just wanted to come back.
Thank you.
We love
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks for your
Thank you.
energy. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.